And welcome back, everybody. A.S.T.E.P. Grimm here, and this is the continuation of our Skyrim Chronicle. And we left off last where we were reading about the Moth Priests, and we had read a crazy book called, I think it was called The Ruminations of the Elder Scrolls, or Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. And we have now received new quests. We need to find Septimus Cygnus. I've learned that Septimus Cygnus... Hey, Buxy, how are you, bud? Good to see you, man. I've learned that Septimus Cygnus, a preeminent scholar of the Elder Scrolls, is currently living in the far north amongst the floating ice fields in the Sea of Ghosts, studying a dwarven artifact. He might know where I can find an Elder Scroll. And then we have Elder Knowledge here. Learn the location of the Elder Scroll. So we will unclick this and follow this one. And Lydia and Target will go off in search of this scholar. I don't think this is the way. It must be this way. Skyrim. Buxy says, last time I was this early, the girlfriend made me sleep on the sofa for a week. Well, I hope you don't have to pay that price, man. But thanks for showing up early. All right. Oh, it still shows that we need to go in here. That's different. Find Septimus Cygnus. I guess we're already... Maybe he's down in the cellar or something. Nah, just a joke. How are you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing real good. One of the first streamers I ever started watching, or not streamers, but YouTubers, is doing a playthrough on Crusader Kings 3, and so I am going to be tucking in tonight and just vegging on that, man. I mean, I'd rather watch that than watch movies or whatever. I'm really looking forward to watching some of his episodes and see what he thinks of the game. But I'm also seriously having fun with this game. We were talking about burnout yesterday. That is something I constantly monitor with myself, especially with my military background. I know about burnout. And so I do little checks on myself to find out, am I still really having fun at this game, or am I just grinding? And it is a resounding, I am having fun. I don't get tired of Skyrim. Now it says it's back this way. So it's just, I look forward to getting in here every day and seeing what else I can uncover in this story. And that's probably a big part of it. I don't have as much logged time in this game as most of the people that are going to be watching do, since I took that 7-year break, Hall of Attainment. Oh, cool. I know you're looking forward to CK3. I sometimes watch reviews on a channel called ACG. He rated it. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I watch ACG also for those. He's the one that says buy or don't buy, and he'll have the guy up there that has the hand, the stop hand out, and then he'll have a mask of a main character of the game that he's reviewing over that guy's head, right? I know that name ACG. I'm not sure if I'm mixing him up with another reviewer right now.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rift.
Let's get out here to the main town. This is what I was looking for. We're going to have to swim across ice, I think. Buy, rent, wait for sale. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. Yeah, exactly. He does a really good job. He rates it in several categories, and he'll talk about it, but yet it's not a 30-minute video. You can get a really solid review in 10-15 minutes. Yeah, I like him. Alright, so we gotta go this direction. Consult the map. Yeah. Okay, so it's behind the college. So we need to actually go down this way, I think. There's got to be a way down here. A safe way down. Yeah, his reviews are in depth. I think an above comment passed you by. Oh, you got a long way to go to find Septimus. Ah. Okay. Look at your map marker. Yeah, I noticed he's way out here. And I'm kind of wondering if I need to descend down into the cellars of the college in order to exit out in this area. But I thought I would check here first. I think I can get down over here. There we go. Now, slaughterfish egg nest. Oh, become ethereal and jump. That's right. I forgot about that. I wonder if I can get over these rocks. I like the ice textures that S.T.E.P brings. Look, it almost looks like you can see through them a little bit, the way the ice is kind of translucent at times. Grab that Nern root. I'm pretty sure Nern root is good for health. I can't quite remember. It seems like that used to be... I used to not pay attention to alchemy whatsoever, but Nern root was something I would pick up, and I think it's because I could make health potions out of them. Your mods might add a featherfall potion or spell. The potion would be a lifesaver. Khajiit is not so keen on ice. Okay, it's... What? Weapons. We need weapons. I mentioned it in the last episode, but one of the things I really like about Sword and Board is when you get that thing that causes slow motion whenever they try to do a power strike. It feels so much like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It feels a lot like you're Muhammad Ali in a boxing match. You just slipping that punch and then throwing an overhead right into the ear of your opponent, and that's I like that aspect. That's a lot of fun. One of the few sports games I've still been kind of into. It's an old game now. They haven't made a new one in a long time, but Fight Night was a lot of fun. What are you talking about, Buxy? You haven't picked up on my comment about your gameplay, so I'll tell you, I will be using a shield. I must have missed it. Either that or it just went right over my head. You got a long way to go to find Septimus. Oh, this one. I'm glad you're having fun with it. I think I'm keen on starting a new character soon, and your gameplay has influenced what I'm going to do. Oh, man. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry. I scrolled up and I thought I found the one you were talking about whenever I read, oh, you got a long way to go to find Septimus. And I didn't see this one. But I've never used a shield in Skyrim. I really respect the importance of the shield in military history. It was the best thing until crossbows. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you've been entertained enough by this style to go ahead and give it a shot yourself. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for my next character, but I think it's probably going to be magic and archer. I've told you already the idea I had about the female being a vampire slave. I forget what they're called. And I think she's going to be an illusion artist with archery support. I think that might make a nice story. Well, hopefully it will. But I sure do love sword and board, you know. Alright, let's create a save point. Looks like we're not in enemy territory right now.
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Yeah, vampire thrall. That's the word I was looking for. Ali headbutted you in one of your matchups in Fight Night? Oh, man. Let's see, what brings you to this remote place? Let's cut to the chase.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
Okay. This guy's not all there, is he? I need this dude's help. And if he's not all there, I don't want to trigger him with an he's probably heard this accusation a few times. This would put him on the defensive. So let's stick with normal conversation.
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Yeah, everything's relative. Oh, Buxy, if they made a VR version of Fight Night, talk about a workout. If you could get through that, man, you'd be in tip-top shape. He's a sandwich short of a picnic. Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not? Don't make me hurt you. Just tell me where it is. I don't want to.
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
Okay. What do you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
I've heard of Black Reach. It's in the Badlands. Where is this Black Reach?
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
Okay. Some guy lost 138 pounds playing Beat Saber for 30 minutes a day and changing his diet. Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I've seen Beat Saber. Use clairvoyance and Black Reach. It's massive. And then I'm out in a few minutes whenever he uses clairvoyance. There's much in there to be distracted by. Oh, okay, so that's like a minefield for me because I'm like ADD with that stuff. All right, what do I do with this sphere? What do I do with this cube? What do you want with the Elder Scroll? What is an Elder Scroll?
The deepest doors of Dwemer listen for singing. It plays the attitude of notes proper for opening. Can you not hear it? Too low for hearings? To glimpse the world inside an Elder Scroll can damage the eyes or the mind, as it has to Septimus. The Dwemer found a loophole, as they always do, to focus the knowledge away and inside without harm. Place the lexicon into their contraption, and focus the knowings into it. When it brims with glow, bring it back, and Septimus can read once more.
Okay.
Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. But it was hidden away, not by the dwarves, you see. They were already gone. Someone else, unseen, unknown, found the heart, and with a flair for the ironical, used dwarven trickery to lock it away. The scroll will give the deep vision needed to open it. For not even the strongest machinations of the Dwemer can hold off the all-sight given by an Elder Scroll.
Okay. The slow time aspect. Hold on, I'll get to that momentarily. Let's get the dialogue finished first, because I'll show you in the skill tree. It's automatic. I also need to start my timer. I forgot to do that. I'm doing that right now. There we go.
You look to your left, you see one way. You look to your right, you see another. But neither is any harder than the opposite. But the Elder Scrolls, they look left and right in the stream of time. The future and past are as one. Sometimes they even look up. What do they see then? What if they dive in? Then the madness begins.
Okay. So that's more about explain how the Elder Scrolls are outside of times. Try to think of like a sci-fi movie, maybe like that movie Looper, where you can travel throughout time. Time's not a thing for you now. You can move all through it. For that skill, Buxy, it happens automatically, but there's a condition. Where was it? Quick reflexes. Time slows down if you are blocking during an enemy's power attack. So see, you're not triggering it. Your enemy will trigger it whenever they do a power attack. If you've thrown your block up as they're doing or right before they start a power attack, then time will slow down. Okay. So, we now need to go... Where? Alftland. Okay. Yes, that's correct. If you are blocking before they power attack, the slow time just fires. Yes. So you kind of anticipate it, which in this game the AI seems to do quite often when it wants to close distance with you. And that's why that skeleton out there, that's why he slowed down, because I threw my block up, not really anticipating a power attack. I just was anticipating us closing distance with each other and him throwing a mace at me or whatever weapon that he had in his hand. So I was just putting my shield up. You know, like with this, if I was expecting him to attack me, I throw my shield up. Oh, he wants to fight. Okay. But if your enemy, whenever you're doing that in the process of you anticipating a strike and throwing your shield up, if your enemy opts to use a power strike in that moment, you're going to get slow time. And when you see it, you have all kinds of time. You have time for it to process in your brain, like, I've got slow time, and that's when you sidestep. You see me do this with grizzlies a lot. So that's how that's working. Maybe we can get an example here. Okay. Well, this is an archer. So, no joy on that one since he was an archer. Do I have anything I can recharge with? I should have a grand. Oh, is my black star empty, or is it saying that's... Let me make sure it's a grand. It is. Okay. Yeah, so it's showing me I have this option. There we go. Okay, here's one with a sword, with a... Now I'm going to throw it up. See, he decided to power strike. Same with him. My power bash took that dude down. So that happens with enough regularity on the initial strike, the initial coming together of the two opponents. You know, let's say she's an opponent. That happens often enough that what I end up doing is by default, I'm hitting W to walk forward. I throw my shield up and I hold W and press Q to rotate. Because 9 times out of 10, their first strike is going to be a power strike, and you're going to get that slow time effect. Yeah, so, oh, hey, Joa. Welcome to the chat, man. Glad that you're here. Yeah, so to answer that last question there, Buxy, yes, I do sidestep. And that's muscle memory for me now. Because like I said, 9 times out of 10, their first strike is power. So when I'm approaching my enemy, shield and sidestep. Shield and sidestep. And it's so much muscle memory that a lot of times when you see me in a melee fight, even after we've been engaged for a while, it's shield and I'm rotating. I'm rotating one direction or the other a lot of the time. I'm not really thinking to do that, I just do it automatically now. Okay, where are we going? Okay, no, so let's get back to mainland. Oh, okay. I said Q, I meant A. For people who use a keyboard instead of a controller, W, S, A, and D, they're like your directional controls. W is forward, S is backwards, A is left, and D is right. So, in essence, what I'm telling you is that I'm moving forward. I throw my shield up, and then I continue moving forward while also pressing left so that I'm rotating around. I'm not just strafing. This is a strafe. I'm also moving forward at the same time. And that's because we're closing distance. We're closing distance, so it's forward and to the side. Now, if I'm already engaged with them, I'll just strafe around. It's just left. I tend to move to my left. But in that initial charge where we're both moving towards each other, it's forward and left with the shield up. And the reason for that is because 9 times out of 10, they're throwing a power strike. So I know I'm going to be flanking and then hitting them right in the ear with my mace. Yeah, I use both sticks at once, so I'm both sidestepping and turning. Yep, exactly. Get across the ice field here. And then I think we'll be able to mount up and ride. Ride to our destination. Okay, so we gotta go that direction. Oh, whoops. Horse call. Oh, there's an ice wolf up there. Oh, we're right at the end of this episode. Let's go ahead and kill this wolf. There's the timer. Move that back up to 30 minutes. We'll create a save point and bring this episode to a close. Stream stays up, of course. So again, I'm S.T.E.P. Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting S.T.E.P. Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.